Okay, so for chat groups, this is going to be a little bit different. The app admins and the website admins don't have access to the level that you need to create people. So Tidely is a full suite. The Tidely platform, obviously, you've been using that for years on the online giving side. Um, but it also has church management software. You can manage, people, congregants, group, staff, things like that. To have that high level access gives you access to the financials as well, at least the giving portion of the automated side. So that is really restricted to a couple people. Um, so Barb, Steph, and myself have that access. And so that's the level where we create groups, and those groups are then visible within the app. So if you want to create a new chat group in the app, you're going to need to work with probably Steph or myself and have us go in and create that group. Now, once we create it, we can assign somebody else to manage it, and that will give them the ability to either approve or deny requests to join, to remove members, things like that. So this is really targeted probably for the handful that have that restricted high level access. But I do at least want a video so, any of those people, myself included, can reference this on how to create or manage a group. So within the Tidely, so this is not the website or the app login. This is, in our case, our third user account for Tidely, which takes us to, the high level Tidely dashboard. So this is a true administrator account. And you've probably seen some of these options in your menu as a regular admin, but when you click on them, they don't give you access. They just give you a login, access denied. If you have the full high level admin access, then when you click on it, you're actually going to see things. So it's under the people section. And so all people lists anybody who's ever given through our online platform. It creates a user in our, think of like contact book is what this really is. And you can create new people as well if they don't. So if we wanted to have an automated staff list and use that to track, birthdays, anniversaries, tax statements, things like that, we have the ability to do that on the administrative side. Within that is the groups. And so this is where we create groups that we can then make available in the apps. You can see we've got the GHMC ladies, the men, the worship team, groups that have already been active for some time. We created one for VBS Mega Camp. Groups are great to get out of the text message rings. So not everybody in a team needs to know everybody's phone number. Instead, you can have targeted chat groups for different topics, and we can have as many as we want. So to create a new group, and I did one just recently for AV team volunteers and then another one for the tech team volunteers, it's really easy. So if you want to add a new group, click add new. You're going to create the name of the group and then a description. So for instance, AV is the audio video volunteers who run the PowerPoints on Sundays or run sound, things like that. The tech team, I put a description that says, website and app admins, something like that. So you can put whatever description you want. The next question is, do you want this group to show up in the app? So it's possible on the admin side that we have groups completely different. If we want to do like scheduling and things like that on the admin side. But for chat groups in the app, you would want to turn that on. And so it shows up as a group in the app, but then you have a second setting, which is to enable the chat group. So if you have this turned off and you go into the group in the app, you won't see it as a chat option. So if you're creating a chat group, you want to enable both of these. Now the group access level is up to you. So if we set it to public, which is what some of the GHMC, like the ladies, I think, the men, things like that, are public, which means anybody who asks to join is automatically accepted. But then, like the worship team, for instance, I want to just be worship team members. So for that one, you have to request access. So what happens in that one, because I'm set as the leader, somebody asks to join the worship team chat group, I get a notification and then I can either click approve or deny. And so if you want to restrict who has access to a group, you want to set it to private. I don't know what full, never used it. But once you have that set up, then you click Save Group. As soon as you click Save Group, if you have these turned on, it's going to instantly show up in the app as an option under Groups. So if you click Save Group, and I'm not going to do that here, I'm going to pop over here and show you, you would then see this screen for what you just created. So right away, you're not going to have any members. You would need to click Add Member, and then you can start to search. So let's say we want to add Michael to. If you start to type their name, if they have created an account through the app, then you will see their name there. If nothing comes up, it means they haven't created an account, or they at least didn't make it public when they created it. So you can only add people that have an account. Now, if you click that, it's going to give them access to that account. Now, once you've added at least one person, and that may be yourself, you may have to add yourself as the first person. When you right click on a person, then you can either view the profile, make leader. So if they're the leader, they're the one that's going to see the notification when somebody asks to join. They also then have permissions to remove people or remove posts or do things like that. Or you can remove them from the group. You can edit your group info, so if you want to change your description, things like that, it's in here. But again, you need a high level, full administrative user to go in and add and manage these. But once this is managed and somebody is assigned the leader, that leader can then manage within the app itself who joins, who's part of it, and things like that. So that is how you create groups. And again, we can have as many as we want. We can do cleanups if we over time find that there's groups nobody's using. That person can come in here and edit them as